Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel for another iRacing video. It's another turn left day today as we jump into Concord once again, just like the last video, but in the street stocks this time rather than the 34 coupe thing. I really should find out a proper name for that. Legends 34 thing. This was the race that I did a couple of seasons ago. It might even have been the last race of that season. I did the full season to get the participation for the year and get some free iRacing money. And this track, I only ran it once, and coming up to the final lap, it was like a last restart before the checkered flag, and the guy behind me just fully intentionally just turns us around, and I think I was fighting for like a top 5 at that point, and it just dumps us out of the race. So yeah, it sort of obviously that left a bit of a bitter taste in the mouth for that race there, but it sort of gave me a bad kind of impression of this track. But driving it again this week, the track is actually really enjoyable, and really just enjoyed the 34 coupe race that I've just done. So jumped into street stocks primarily actually just to try and play safe and get a bit of safety rating back after that coupe race, but racing's racing, isn't it? So I'm sure we'll get carried away like we always do. But yeah, let's jump on in. Cross our fingers we'll survive and see how we get on. Alright, street stock time then. Qualified in P5, strength of field of 2.2. Fastest car in the split is faster than Joel, who I think is about 5.5k. So, yeah, he's there. In fact, Jake Silver, 5.7k, fastest car. So basically, we're a bit out of our depth. But fingers crossed, we'll have a good one. Alright, here we go on the rolling start then. Try and get a bit of heat into something, bit of Drake bagging, bit of brake dragging. No idea if it's going to make any effect or not, if it's going to work, but
good luck.
Try it all the same. Another tyre fall off, and this will be probably quite severe, so I'm not going to push too hard at the start, depending on if I've got someone up my right on my bumper or not.
One lap to green.
We do of course have cautions in this race, so if all hell breaks loose, just give us a bit of a sigh of relief.
About to go green, stay focused. The pace car is off, be ready. Green flag, green flag.
Pretty bad start from me there.
Car outside.
Could have been a lot worse.
Still there.
Got one inside and one out.
Right side, two
Yep,
wide.
we're getting absolutely butchered.
Clear.
One lap shootout obviously for a 60 lap race.
Outside.
Congratulations boys, you came home P5 and P6 after the first lap. Alright, let's try and settle into a rhythm. Fortunately 0x out of that shenanigan. They weren't holding back for anything. I've gone way deep there, that's fine.
Night, Dave.
Bump on the exit of 1 is very aggressive. It's been unsettling the car all the way through practice. I mean, you can't quite get on the power, nearly in the wall there. Car behind followed me and did go into the wall. I'm trying to straighten it up a little bit more over the bumps so you can get the power down, which kind of works, but it compromises you with a tight line through 1, so can't decide if it's faster or slower, or what's faster and what's slower, but either way, we're lapping. Happy enough. Just about holding on to these guys ahead, but the gap is starting to open up just a little bit now. Especially if we drift out through the corner like that. Probably working the tyres a little bit harder than I said I was going to do, and harder than I'd like to do. But I also don't want to get butchered anymore by those that are sort of around me, especially those behind me. 15 gets well loose but saves it. touching that apron a bit too much, in like sort of through turn 2 there. This 15 cars were really starting to bunch us up and hold us up. Just going to try and play it conservative. I'm sure there's going to be fireworks here. Guys behind are closing in, of course, though. Bit of a naff line through that corner for me. Fifteen's probably going to get freight trained out there now. Don't know if we bumped 7 then or what happened, but 15's in the wall. Bit of a door-to-door with the 7. 8 hits the wall all of his own accord. Not sure if my sort of more relaxed start has meant that my tyres are in a bit better condition or what, but I seem to have caught up to the 8 car. I know obviously he was just making that pass there, so it's a bit hard to make the comparison, but he looks very out of shape compared to at least how I'm feeling right now. Thought he was going to turn down on us then, didn't want to turn him, so backed out a little bit. So slow on exit at the minute. Now he's starting to hold me up the same way as the 15 was holding him up. Got inside of him now though. Need to make sure we get it stopped. A little bit wide. Up to 5th, wow. That's a surprise. No cautions as well, that's the biggest surprise. No one to follow now, so I've got to try and make my own lines up. Guys behind having a bit of a fight, which is great news for me. Feels like we should be halfway and we're only just gone a quarter. That's depressing. Obviously well and truly lost the guys ahead of us there, so no draft or anything like that to sniff off. Just got to try and beat the guys behind on my own raw pace alone. What raw pace, I hear you say? I don't know, can you send me some in the post? Yeah, the tyres screaming a little bit, but I don't really feel like I'm pushing still. I'm just trying to keep it nice and smooth, trying to look after the tyres. It was a surprise when I looked at the lap count and saw that it was only a quarter of the way through, to be honest. Although that's probably worse news for like the number 8 car that took off at the start, but then has dropped back towards us and continues to drop back by the looks of it. Spinner behind, any caution? Yeah, there's the caution. Alright.
Pit road is closed. Catch up.
Intense first run. Hopefully I've looked after my tyres enough to make it pay later down the line. But, yeah, decent first run there. 1/3 of the way through.
One to go. Next time by, you'll be lining up on the inside.
Here we go then. Coming around for a green. Just looking for those cars that are behind me there, see if it's, I think it was the 7 and the 8 last time that butchered me, so they're line astern.
Get ready, going green.
Row behind me but on the outside line, so if they get a better run through this final turn, then
car is off, be ready.
got a chance to get me again.
Green, green, green.
Better start for me that time at least. Wasn't good enough though.
Keep low. Still there. Clear outside.
7's there, 8's just behind me, but 7 is going to go deep.
Keep low.
Oh god, I nearly put him in the wall then.
Still there.
They're both going hard on the tyres straight away again.
Stay low. Stay low. Outside, clear.
That's fine, 7 can have that. I need to try and stop 8 coming through though. Alright, that's better. So I feel like we've got long run pace over the guy that's just got past us there. 7 car, so I just need to keep doing my own thing. Keeping it smooth. He's pushing hard, you see he's running wide in the corners. I think the 8 car behind just got in the wall there as well. Sort of like an us and them at the front there. 4 fastest guys just gapping away from the rest of us. 7 pushed hard to get the position from me at the start there, but it's not really done anything with it since. Certainly not pulling away. Just need to make sure I don't push too hard and don't spin myself out. I think that's my only danger at the minute. Halfway home, get a better run on the 7 who puts it in the wall again. Just be a little 0x contact for him, but it'll take his momentum away. Trying to send him in a little bit deep, trying to force a mistake a little bit. Again, I don't want to push too hard on my own tyres, I want to make sure that I outrubber him. Does seem to be driving a little bit more conservative this time. He's not sending it quite in quite as far as he was before. I'll say that, and then he bounces off the wall once again. There he goes, nice and sideways in. Oh, he got saved by the caution. He's lucky there. He's really lucky because we were just starting to mount an attack.
Road is now open.
Alright, maybe on the next one then.
Line up on the outside. Catch the 3 car.
Alrighty then, outside line this time. Let's see if we can make the move. I feel like I raced with Jason Miller before. I recognise that it's Miller time on his back bumper that I just seen there.
About to go green.
I do feel like we might have raced together at some point.
The pace car is off. Be ready.
Alright, not bad. Gonna try and tuck back in behind Jason.
Car inside.
They're all going in the wall.
Clear inside.
Saved that. Still got. Alright, kept the position. That was lucky.
Pit road is closed.
I was adamant someone was about to spin there.
Half the 8 car. Pit road's open.
So we're gonna re-rack them again as they were from last restart. Just less than a quarter to go.
1 to go.
Even and Biggie, how we doing?
Line up on the outside.
Alright, coming around to restart then. Outside line. Once again, basically the exact same restart as what we just had.
About to go green.
Need to either not get hung out by the 7 or drop in behind him this time a bit sooner.
Pace car is off. Be ready.
My biggest concern is the 8 getting past us as well.
Okay,
that got hectic. That got very hectic.
Pit road is closed.
Don't know if that was me. Might have been me. Here we go for the green once again then. Inside line this time.
Get ready, going green. Post car is off, time to do your job. back in 5th. Good job.
Yeah, I thought that might happen. Bit of a kiss from Jason, no big deal.
Stay low, there was a car on the high side.
Bit deep in there.
Keep low.
Got the 8 car on our outside, try and leave him space.
10 to go, this time by. Stay low, clear outside if you want it.
Of course, we've had the 8 in front of us already once in this race, and we beat him on the long run, looking after our tyres, so fingers crossed. We should have long run pace over him, if it goes long. Get a bad run out of 3 that time though. Oh god, and he's just fully dumped us. He didn't even try. He didn't even try and not kill us there.
Line up, single file. Closed, pit road is closed. Half start 14, car.
Nice.
Catch start 15, car. Catch start. 1 lap to green.
Well, that sucked.
Line up on the outside. Sorry. 5 laps to go.
Bit deflated after that one, to be honest.
Yes, sir. You know me now, Logan, don't you?
Yeah, that's part of the racing. I was fighting. I mean, come on, show up for a fight and a race broke out.
About to go green. Stay focused.
Alright, let's keep it clean here, guys.
The pace car is off. Be ready.
Wishful thinking.
Green, green, green.
Terrible restart for me. Car's probably damaged as well, to be honest, got no idea. First corner in anger. Got clear of Jamie at least. Gonna have to hope for a wreck to try and get some positions back. Not unheard of course. Oh god.
Slow car down low.
Just didn't know where he was going.
Single file. Closed. Pit road is closed.
I think you're gonna dump today, 11.
Car. Past the pace car.
Ah, yes. Street stocks. Now I remember. Great. Yeah, I don't have a lot to say about that, to be honest. The guy that spun us around there at the end, the number 8 car, was Brandon, and he was actually the guy when I got mullered off the first start there. It was actually Brandon that gave us a lift tap then as well, so he likes using his bumper, that's for sure, and that second time around, obviously, he just dumped us out of the race again, so lightning does strike twice, thankfully, that's great, it's good to know. And yeah, so we finished P2 to last, didn't we, in the end, so not the best showing. That's probably sort of put into perspective a bit why I started avoiding the series after I'd done that entire season. It was kind of nice to be away from it for a while. But I keep seeing videos. It's been looking really fun, so I thought I'd give it another go. But yeah, maybe time to hang up the street stock boots again and stay well clear of it, perhaps. But that's going to be everything for this one. So if you did enjoy it, give it a big thumbs up, helps the channel out, subscribe, share, see if we can get close to that 100 sometime soon. I don't know when, but sometime soon would be awesome. Yeah, take it easy and look after yourself. I'll catch you in the next one.